She is claiming that this is her. But then she's saying, I'm not Vanessa Rooney. Well, if you're not Vanessa Rooney, then how has Vanessa Rooney gone live on your account? Explain that to me. I'm baffled. If Vanessa Rooney, because this is Vanessa Rooney, that lady there, how does she have access to your TikTok if it's not you? Or are you actually admitting that you're not Vanessa Rooney? She is. Which means
how you doing, babes?
you have something to do with Vanessa.
Exactly, Rooney.
A mother, perhaps? A grandmother, perhaps?
Exactly. That's exactly.
Who are you to Vanessa? That's what we want to know. She went live on your TikTok. So who's Vanessa? Who is she? Who is she to you? We know who she is.
Your daughter.
A happily married young woman. Why would you want to pretend that your child has passed? To me, that is nuts. There is millions of people in the whole wild world that would absolutely die for the chance to have a child. And you're out there pretending that yours have died. I think it's sick.
It is sick, Corey.
I think it's sick.
He's right. It's proper sick. And don't forget, I've got a video, guys. How you doing, Melanie? You okay? I've got a video where she slips up and tells us all Vanessa's age. She turns around and goes, yeah, well, she's in a... like that, and then stops. She stops herself in the tracks and says about a 30-year-old daughter and being in her 30s. It don't make... So she slips up because she trips over her lies. And you know what? A liar will always trip up. They're always going to trip up because, trip over the lies. Well, you never said that. If you ever see me lying or saying anything, which I won't, call me out on my bullshit. Call me out and say, oh, Rickster, but you said this and that. Please, you're free to do it. Not a problem. But I say how it is. You know what I mean? I will... if I got something wrong, then I'll say, oh, I got something wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like last night when I put that picture up and said it's Canadian Angie, how you doing? It wasn't. That was me taking the piss. And that's when Corey come after me and said, that's not her. I said, that's her, put a bit of weight on. You know what I mean? I was just winding her up so she could... I wanted her to put it on her FYP. She'll go, oh, look, Rickster got it wrong again. I'm fucking me, man. Fucking Rickster, look at you, fucking motherfucker. I'm fucking wrong, man. No, I was just joking. Just winding you up.
I think it's absolutely fucking sick.
I was just rage baiting. I wanted because she was live. I wanted her to put it on there and say, "Look at me, man! It's got it fucking wrong, man." Basically, what happened was somebody sent me a picture on my Instagram. It was Hailey Bamford. I knew it was Hailey. So what I did, I got the picture what she sent me, and put it out there on purpose. She goes, "Oh, this is Canadian Angie." I knew they were lying because I know. So I put it out there. I look and it goes, "Oh, it's Canadian." I said, "Yeah, it's Canadian." No, it isn't. No, because it is. It is. I've just received it. But everybody had received one. Corey had had one. Others had had one. Loads of people had received the same picture. And what happened was Canadian Angie's got all Hailey to send it around everybody to try and deflect on what she really looks like. And that's why I was comparing them. But some of you believe it. I don't believe it. It's just, Anyway, she's a lot bigger. She's a lot bigger than that picture I put up last night. Hello, Snell.
Because this lady here is a very healthy, happy young
Showing you stuff sooner than you think. Watch what's coming. You're going to love it.
woman.
You told me a lie. I was joking.
And
I did it to rage.
if she's not Vanessa Rooney, she can't be because that's this young lady
Yeah, Hailey Bamford is a child doctor.
here.
Where do you live, Mandy? I think you live miles away.
And you've heard the voice. Would you like me to play the clip again? Where you can quite clearly tell that these are not the same people.
What happened?
Mandy, you live in Hounslow,
What's happening?
No, I went red.
I was in Dublin the weekend.
Hello, you there, Nadine? Can we battle while we do it?
Hello.
Sure. While we chat.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you look like that, Angie. You look dead young and
I
lovely.
live in Hounslow originally.
We're
She looks like 20.
20.
You look like 20 now, yeah. You do.
Where is she looking? Is she looking over towards you, Canadian Angie? Looking to you for direction? Looking to her mother for
You
direction?
can't hear me.
I hope your child knows that you've sat up on this app, spent God knows how much amounts of money of their inheritance. You pretended you've gone through DV, which baffles me even more. Because the husband left you because he cheated on you. whilst that is disgraceful, it's not DV.
It's true. Thank you.
But you pretended that you're a victim of domestic violence.
Do you think is he low? Big up Mandy. She's lied about, like I said, she's lied about a lot of things, hasn't she? She's lied about not having kids. She said her kids had all passed away, which is sick. Then she turned around and lied about being in a DV relationship, which is sick. You know what I mean? And then she's turned around and said, big up Corey, big up for the Winning Wednesdays. Then she's turned around and said about being, you know what I mean, losing children. Big up Corey, which is another lie. Losing kids. She's never lost a kid. And not only, obviously, I'm playing this at Corey, but look at the videos I played you the other day when that lady from Canada came on and said, listen, I know Canadian Angie. We've known each other a while. She's never lost any kids. She's 60 years of age. She was 60 in June. You know what I mean? She's never been through DV. And her kids are still alive. It's sick. Absolute sick.
And you pretended your kids have died. If this was a bloke, and a bloke was acting or pretending to be his young son or younger son, we'd all be calling him different names. But you somehow get the free pass because you've got a soft Canadian accent. It makes zero sense. 0 cents. If you were in the UK, this would be found out very, very quickly. But we've already found it out anyway. We had your filter slip where you turned into the mother magically, where you claimed that it wasn't you, it was a ghost. Nuts. But people still sit with you and people still believe the shit you come out with every day. This year is your daughter, under my belief. Otherwise, I demand an explanation on how this young lady here, which is happily married, which has a mother that looks extremely similar to your filter slip, I demand to know how she got access to your TikTok. I would like to know the answer, please.
Horrible.
But to be honest, regardless of your
kids anyway.
response to this, still to this day is going to be a lie. I think you've lied so much, it's gone so deep that you're incapable of coming back. Rhiannon, thank you. And I think that's the truth.
Yeah, that's true.
The fact that you've sat on an app in front of loads of women that have lost children, and you're pretending that you've lost yours, to lull people into a false sense of security, to lull people into thinking that they've got something in common with you when you know it's not true. To say that you've been a victim of DV when, again, that is not true, is bizarre to me. Absolutely bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I don't think DV is something to be laughed at or joked at.
Yep.
And I certainly don't think lying about having children and then saying that your children have passed away, because again, that's not true. I think it's baffling. I think it's completely nuts. Now, the young girl that we saw on CA's live stream is this young lady here, Vanessa Rooney.
Yep.
And next to her is who I believe is Canadian Angie. Not that there is anything wrong with this woman in the slightest. There is nothing wrong with her in the slightest.
How you doing, Goddess?
But it's the fact that she sits here all day and calls us all this and calls us all that. It's baffling on how somebody could have so many opinions but cannot admit who they really, really are.
Angela Chiramida, exactly.
And that part scares me. Because if you can lie about it and pretend that your kids have passed away, to me, you don't need TikTok. You need a psychiatrist. You need.
But it's funny, you know, when I spoke to that woman the other day who knew Canadian Angela, Looney Rooney, when everybody said You know what I mean? She said, I know, Angela Rooney, and she's a lunatic. She called her a lunatic. She literally said she is a fucking lunatic. And this is from somebody in Canada who knows her. She said everything she's ever said is a lie. I know her, she's lies. This is all lies. Do you know what I mean? This is a Fruit Loop of a woman, an absolute lunatic Fruit Loop, and deflects, and blames everybody for everything, but never talks about the own shit and what she's done. She's done some of the worst things on TikTok. But to turn around and say that your kids are unalived, well, like, I don't know if you know about this, Corey, but I played a video the other day. I don't think you've seen it. If you want me to get it, I'll play. She literally got some videos of Vanessa, right, erotic pictures of her in lingerie. She shared it to a Discord group with loads of dirty old men in there and said it was her. This is her own kid sharing erotic pictures of her own child. That is sick. Now, if a man did that, he'd be all over the fucking FYP, known as a wrong, and he'd have the bloody predator groups knock at his door. And that is what she's done. And I've got the videos to prove that. Do you know what I mean? She's an absolute sicko. And I've got the woman admitted what she's done. I played it the other day. I'll play it again tonight on my show. I'll play it tonight so you can listen to it again. I mean, she's a wrong and she's sick. And she don't like me talking about it. That's why she goes live every night, tries to speak about me to try and deflect. But I'm never going to shut up. I'm just going to get worse. Every time you talk about me, I'll speak about you 1,000 times more.
Pills. You need somewhat of medication.
Right, guys, can we get some populars, please? Come on, can we have one last popular push? We've got quite a bit to go on this video yet, but we need some more populars, and anyone who wants to drop me some of these crowns, pushing us towards up there, that'd absolutely be great. I think we're on 50th some far. It'd be nice to finish in the 40s before we go. That'd be brilliant. But great help and support from you absolute amazing people would be brilliant. Yeah. Thank you.
This is who you're pretending to be. This is your daughter, CA. This is who was on that live stream on your account. And sat next to this this lovely young lady is her husband.
The 40s before we go.
Newly married.
Big up Rosebush. Thank you, good.
So, and this is very simple, you are pretending to be your daughter. And I'll tell you for why. There was a live that took place almost 2.5, 3 years ago. And that live contained this young lady. And you wanted the audience to believe that this young lady that came on camera is you. I'm telling you now, it's not. Because that young lady is married. So again, you're a lying bitch. So now what? Savannah's come to me. That's okay. I like Savannah. I don't think the daughter's in on it. I think she told her daughter that she goes online because she's lonely. And I think that's about it, really.
How you doing, Irish? You okay, mate? Big up, Will.
I would love to know whether the daughter knows that her mother's gone online and pretended she's died.
Sick, man.
That's the family. Canadian Angie is trying to perceive or hoodwink, thank you, Shell, everyone into thinking that this is her.
I'm okay. How you doing?
It's
Mr.
not.
Irish? You okay?
That lady there is.
Hey, guys, if you haven't dropped me a heart, can you drop me a heart?
Has anyone
Give me a
got
follow,
CA's
that'd be
filter
brilliant.
slip? And that's her with her husband. So Canadian Angie, if that's you,
Is that what it is, Shuby?
then are you married now?
Can everyone vote, please, guys? It's free to vote. Smiley faces.
Truly sad, CA. Truly sad. Absolutely saddening. And again,
I did
This
a
is
little
the clip.
response video a while back to all this shit, but Ricochet will play it. That was me with no makeup on, and we were with Evil Queen at the time. You can't hear anything.
see, this is me. Are you hearing her? This is me. When I had no makeup on. I'll play that again just so you can
Everyone
hear
vote,
it.
please. It's free.
That was me with no makeup on, and we were with Evil Queen at the time. You can't hear anything.
I'll let it play again. Gorgeous, darling.
Darling.
Thank you. Stunning.
Gorgeous.
See,
Big
she's
up, mate.
taking compliments.